Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new and exclusive preview of Anno Pax Romana. It's the 10th of November, it's just a couple days until the final release, and thanks to Ubisoft, I have the chance to bringing this early to you, and we are going to take this very slow, very nice, and we're going to obviously make endless campaign, that's my kind of stuff, and we're doing it as much as we can in the realms of beautiful building, and you know, it's gonna be very fun. It's gonna be a long episode of just enjoying the beauty of this game. I can't wait to jump in. I've played already the demo, I've played already on an event. I'm so excited, so let's get into it. Okay, first of all, we gotta choose our character. You can see me now. I put my face on screen today. I'm very confident to putting this in, despite my little son making my face look like a 16-year-old again. But as I'm 18, that's all good, I guess. Anyways, what kind of character go we for? That's me in old, I guess. I like this dude over here as well, but I think this Marcus over here is very nice. And we are, how do we call ourselves? I guess we are Rudolos Camelon. I don't know if that makes any sense in Roman language, but we are Rudolos Camelon, and we're going to continue with this guy, and we're going to take the normal, oh actually it's normal, advanced, and veteran. So let's have a look. Construction cost refund full, starting fleet flagship, fatalities locked abundant, incidents easy. What do we have over here? Construction cost half, starting fleet flagship, or regular or medium. You know what? I'm gonna start very easy off, okay? We're gonna make a very nice play. I don't wanna just fail at the beginning right away. I want to make sure we have a nice look at the game and get ourselves very much into it, and then later on we will be able to check. So this is gonna be the ones we have. So can I, how do I invite friends? No, I think can I have Dorian in? Oh wait, hold on, that's not how it works. Empty slot. So is that like for a friend game? No, friends can join without invitation. No. Let's keep it the way it is. And we have our governors Dorian, Tarragon, and the Licia Ma. Okay, I think that's fine. You know, we're gonna start with this. Continue. And these are the governors we have. Can we edit them? Okay, we can't. We can only do this with friends. But we could edit the governor, and we can say, oh, we could actually get one advanced one in if we wanted to, right? Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it the way it is, and then you'll see how that goes. So we go to province selection, and we can play either in Albion or in Latium. I have to say, I always played in Albion so far. So what we're gonna do, we are going to start with Latium, because that's the one I haven't done so far, and it is the Golden Anno experience. I'm very curious to see that one, so let's get going and set sail. I'm so excited for this game, guys. Alright, so we're gonna set sail and build our wonderful area. But first things first, we will quickly have a listen to that wonderful intro.
The arrogance of man. Then
So beautiful, it's just way too beautiful to not do.
To the god's anger, obliterating our mortal follies. In among the ash lay a chance for humility, for change. Yet, we mortals are fickle. Hubris rises in us again, and in a new dawn's light, the question remains: can we build a better world? Or
By the way,
are
I
past
do love
sins
the
destined
Italian
to
accent.
repeat?
Love it. Alright, there we have it. And in good old Anno tradition, we are starting with pausing the game. That's literally the first thing I'm doing. So this is our starting island. Very confident that this is a good location to start in. Look at the island itself. Ooh, really am liking it. So I'm playing on the very highest of highest settings possible, which means we are going to have a look at how this is going to perform. You can check out my stats in the description as always below if I didn't say that already. And now we're going to build our wonderful area here. I'm very happy. So let's first of all try the following. I want to make sure that we kind of follow the shoreline down here nicely. So let's plop this down, and then somewhat like this should be fine. Maybe do something nice looking over here. And then I'm gonna build this out to that side, And I think this is pretty okay for the wood production. I'm also wondering, maybe I'm going to take away this here first, because that's on the way into where I want to build the city. So maybe we are just going to do a wood production just over here. I think that's fine. And I'm going to drag this one out into our city. What we can do is we can actually lay out a little bit already. So this is going to be somewhat of a nice area I want to build this way. And then we drag all the way out here. And yeah, it's money-wise, we can just do that. And then build a little bit aligned with the river here. I think this will look fairly beautiful if we do this. Again, we are going to try to go for maximum beautification, and this is what we are doing. Okay, so this is going to guide us to build a warehouse first. I think I want to have a warehouse just in the city, so we can have all the goods delivered here, and already give us like a center strip of doing some sort of houses. We're going to build a market here, and then I'm going to drag out here too, and let's already put down a couple of residents, maybe like so, and a couple more on this side to maybe build out a road as well. Just a couple more. Let's see that we can't take too many of the wood already because we need some. So we build our wood production out, and let's have a look. So 100% is fairly decent here. So let's put one. Let's see if that goes. I want to maintain the 100% as much as I can. Let's see if I can get back to it with the... okay, so maybe that is fine. There's just one step in between. That's good. And we're going to put another one right here. So I'm just going to drag this out directly down. I'm going to squeeze out some other productions here. And just going to build a bit of a connection there. All right, so we've got these two houses built. And then we build the... Yeah, let's put that one here. I have no idea how many of those we will need. Not sure what exactly the connection between those is, but yeah. And then what we're going to do with our ship is we're going to send this down here, so on the map, so we can have a look where certain things are. So we've got new options available, as you can see. Fish and porridge. Valtteri Bottas would be so proud of us to have porridge right away. Yeah, you can see differently the distances and how roads and stuff are used. In case you don't know, I'll show you, if you're new to Anno, maybe you are, I don't know why you would, but this is a beautiful game when it comes to a lot of production chains. You need to cleverly lay them out. You can see different types of warehouses have the axis, and so what basically happens is you have got a production over here, and they're going to start now. People will be here working. We need a certain workforce. As you can see, at the moment we have enough workforce of plus 21. The more you build, the more houses you need to have more workforce, and so on. And then as they fill in, you'll see there is a certain connection between the different building types, and so they will be having their road where they deliver the goods and so on. So here we have that. Look at that, we already found Alicia Ma. What's your glowing cloud, she said. Okay, that's the name. Interesting. So we also can do certain things with her, extend the polite greet, ignore her. No, obviously, we are nice people. We say hey to them. So you also need to do some politics, also kind of make sure that you talk to those people. And if you find someone else, they also here extend a polite greeting. Yes, first of all, we're nice to everyone, okay? We don't want to go into any kind of conflict quite yet. Dorian is also the kind of Dorian type. Make him black hair. It's actually John Dorian from Scrubs. I'm a huge Scrubs fan, by the way. So I'm going to pause the game again because we do have our wood production set up. And we can also just unlock that one. They appreciate my stuff. That's good. Okay, now let's build a fisher farm first. We can build this very closely. Okay, let's go first of all for the efficiency, because we don't want to make too long of the pathways. We can reallocate them later. I'm a big fan of having 2 at the beginning, just to ensure that we have enough work already in here. And also because we are quite nicely laid out over here, we can get some porridge farms down as well. Is that the porridge farm? Yeah. I'm going to put one down here and lay out the fields around. Let's see. I want to make sure that they actually align properly. That's fairly nice. And build a second one. Okay, we don't want to go into the radius of the woodcutter, so we are going to lay out the field. Construction area blocked. Okay, we're going to lay out the field around the other one here. So extend that a tiny bit here, that's fine. So that's how the fields can work properly. And then we also need to put down a porridge stand, which goes into the city, because that's what we want to do. We want to have the influence of it for our people living in the city. So we're going to put this one down here-ish. I think, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to drag out a pathway in between. And, oops, there's like a tiny edge there where we have failed it. But yeah, that's nice. And now let's also, how much wood do we have? Okay, 3 left. It's not that much, but we can put down 2 of them. All right, from now on, it's actually gaining back some wood, actually. But we should be able to do that fairly easily. Alright, so having those things built over here, we now obviously need to see that we fulfill all the other needs to get to the next couple of building pieces we need. Yeah, to just do a bit of progress. I think what we got to do is we keep the game on play to farm some timber, because that's essentially what we will need the most now. Let's see how the productivity is. It's at 24% right now, which is going upwards. You know, the process is going better and better after we've got more people built and so on. So you can see productivity is slowly gaining. We've got a couple of marketplace options. As you can see, our trading infrastructure over here is being built. We can have a look at the different type of carriages we have, rams we have. You can upgrade the rams later on, which is pretty cool. So you can have multiple things when you unlock this for the harbor spaces, for multiple ships to dock, which is very nice as well. So you can see this is how our inventory does. We can see 0 sardines at the moment, but we are starting to have them. You can see the fishery is going to start, and down here we have no effects at the moment on the island. Effects are something that you can gather from your ship, you know, doing trades and going to different types of islands, for example. So that one over here is Dorian, right? They are building as well. We're gonna have a warehouse here. So that's how they start. You know, you can always have like a little idea of what they're doing. So there's the next island. What does this island have? Let's have a look. You can also go to this island and you can see now which kind of fatalities that one has. Very interesting indeed. So river slots. Quite a lot of... This one is very crazy on river slots. You can see lavender fatality, sandarak, whatever that is. Oyster population is also pretty neat. So in case you need to understand which type of islands we need, this one would be something for this. Okay, very interesting. So this is us. Oh my god, look at this evening lighting. This is so good. So freaking good. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm very curious to see where this is going. But yeah, look at this. Oh, look at this. Everything looks so good. There's our warehouse. That's so cool. Like, it's also so good looking. Oh god, this game. Guys, I'm just like so madly in love with this game. So, we are farming now wood. I wonder if I want to have even more production. Let's have a look. This one is... No, don't want to see the effects. I want to see... Okay, 34%. Could be better, I guess. What else do we have? Output, timber, missing goods. Yeah, we need more wood, obviously. They are starting to, you know, start their process. 70% now. This one is also at 70%. I'm wondering if I want to have another one. Just another one. Hopefully helping us to grow faster. So could you build... I think you find this could go faster. You know what? I'm going to build one more wood production. I'm going to build this out here. I'm just going to rotate this and then have a pathway leading... Yeah, I don't want to destroy the production over there too much. So... Let's see if I can guide this here. And then hopefully the production is still at 100% somewhat. 115 by 80. You have still 84 by... Okay, that is fine. So this should all do its magic over here. And as we have another warehouse, I feel like, even though it may... Yeah, okay, I did actually build this pathway over here. It's pretty stupid. So let's do it this way. And then go all the way here. Yeah, but we might need to do this anyways, because yeah, it doesn't help with the trees over here, but hopefully they will be regrown. Can I also regrow trees? I think there is a way to make that, right? Maybe here in ornaments. Let's have a look. I think the camera just disconnected. I just heard something. Maybe my camera is now gone. Then I will stop having the camera in. But it was nice as long as it lasted. And you tell me in the comments if you want to have that more. So natural stuff over here. So lush shrub. cypresses. I'm not sure what exactly we have over here. Squat tree, star tree. Can I build more? So is that... Oh, wait, hold on. But are they actually trees to cut down? No, they're not. Damn it. Okay, well, we have some ornaments now in here. I thought I could dribble the system, but it didn't work. So yeah, it's unfortunate that the camera did not work yet anymore. But hey, that's the way it is. Okay, we've got 9 more timber. We can just have... Also, I've got a new camera. I still am not fully settled with how that works exactly. So maybe that was down to my own stupidity now. Not sure. Maybe it was. Pretty sure it was. In any case, it might be my own stupidity. So let's actually build a pathway here and then just reconnect the path over here too. Okay, let's have a look how the stuff is. So they need public marketplace, they need it, and fashion. We do give them a marketplace as soon as we have the money for that, because it should be unlocked now. So let's have a look. We unlock this now. And here we go. Okay. And then the marketplace cost us 5 timber. Okay, you know what? I'll be trying to get the camera back in action. And while that, we are waiting for the ability to build all that stuff, because we're doing that one just fine. But I'll be getting the camera back to work. Alright, I can't seem to get the camera back to work. Well, we gotta continue without then. Maybe you didn't even want to see my face anyway, so here we go. Well, yeah, let's first of all put down a marketplace. I reserved a little wonderful spot for it right over here. And people are becoming very happy if they see this, I guess. So that's pretty good. And we also have a tavern. We don't have enough wood for that one now, but for the tavern, you know, as you can see at the moment, the needs they have for the marketplace, they are already starting to fill, which is good, because that will mean as soon as we have more houses, we get a bigger balance. But they also do need fashion, which is the next thing we're gonna build. While we're waiting for some more wood to come in, you can see this one over here has an issue because it has enough... Another stock? What? Yeah. But they have enough stuff in here, so they can't get it out because we don't have enough storage buildings, I assume that is. We gotta have to check out where we put some more storage buildings. I am willing to put another one. I guess I want to put another one here somewhere. Let's have a look. Oh, I want to put it more here, because I guess as soon as possible we'll try to go over here with the river spots and so on. So I think that will be a good spot anyways. So we are going to have, as they are having enough trees in here anyways, I'm just going to put that like so. It's not really the most clever one to do, but now we have more possibilities of getting goods from A to B. I think that is that's a good idea. I'm still trying to look into the camera, by the way. I don't need to. So that should now speed up things. Let's have a look where our boat is ended up. Okay, so we ended up here. So we're gonna go all the way here. I want to check out what kind of islands we have over here. Ooh, that one is interesting. We got lavender, resin, which is good, olive, grape, marble, and golden ore, a gold ore deposit. Look at, have a look what the others do at the same time. Oh, they build also kind of crazy pathways over here. Look, that's where they start their city, and that's where they start their production. Interesting. Okay, what about you? Oh, look at that. They even bought like a tower already. Oh, that's where you can contracts. Okay, new contract. Okay, this is. Do they also have a tower like that? I want to have a tower like that too. Huh, interesting. But I want to have that tower too. It's looking pretty good. I want to have it too. Okay, so I think we should focus before we go into the second production. I want to have more population, to have more balance and income, and at the same time be able to go into this. Oh god, it looks also good, guys. Was there also like, is there a shortcut to just go into the photo mode? I forgot which one that was. Control C or some Control G at some point? Oh, I don't know. But there was like, there has to be a photo mode, right? So we can change province skin. Okay, I don't want to change the province right now. This is our map over here. Okay. Interesting. Resident, let's have a look. What do you have? Buy his supply. Yeah, why not? Get some wood in. Continue. Wood is right away, so we have more market availabilities and building houses. So, also it makes him happy that he's got sold some stuff. Let's also... You know what, I'm just going to keep that open. We can put some trees in there and make that look good. And we're going to go through here. I want to make sure that everything is kind of centered. We can have like a row of houses here. We will go a little off-grid there. But I'm wondering also if I want to, just for the sakes of the looks, maybe divert here into a diagonal area too. I'm not fully convinced yet where I go, but I think we could really do that nicely. Okay, so we've got here some supplies in here. I don't want to put houses too much in the center. I want to keep some space available for other stuff. So I think I'm going to go 2 here. Then more here. More here. Okay, that little edge is annoying. Okay, let's first of all get rid of that edge. Wait, hold on. I can't. Okay, well, that's that then. So we're gonna have this one. Yeah. We build out a road here. No worries to you guys. And then do the same in here. I'm gonna put some trees in the middle and bring it all the way over here. And maybe have a bit of a different one there in the center. How much wood do we have left? 15. Okay, we can still build some of these. Yeah, 3 of them is nice. Let's have a look. It's a very good workforce availability at the moment, so we shouldn't be too worried about this. And people will join our village now, which is hopefully a ever-growing one. Look at that one. We found someone. Valeria. Oh, what are you doing then? Where are you living, Valeria? Is that like the trading? Oh yeah, that's the trading. Oh my god, look at this, guys. Ooh, offers. We can request for uncut marble, oats, and clay. Look, that's where we can gain some money if we want to. What kind of items do they have? Ascendant Endorser. This gives us plus prestige, and it's a specialist in building, or what's that kind of stuff. Then we also have a research specialist and a seafaring captain. Unfavorable wind and favorable wind. Oh, that is so good. Oh, that's expensive as hell. Look at that one. Okay, but that's very interesting. So this is where we can sell some stuff. Very, very good. We have an island right next to it, which has what kind of abilities? It does have marble, right? Ooh, look at that. We could actually go here and just create marble and then send that over and sell it. That would be a very straightforward way to make money.
For 2 hours. Suggest some refreshments.
For 2 hours already, and this video is way shorter. Why that is because I started over, because I did a very big oopsie at the beginning. I don't want to talk about that. And I needed to start over, but that's a different story. Okay, look at that. We're growing our towns very nicely indeed, but I want to go on for a little more. This is not quite it. We need to set up the tunic production as well. So, hemp. Can we just produce hemp on this island without any further impact? I'm not entirely sure if we can. There are some very nice forests over here I want to utilize, and I don't want to... I think I want to grow out the city to the left side, so potentially we could utilize this area, but then again, I may put it here. Like, in terms of closeness to the building here, I wish to put it... you know, we're going to try. We've got quite a lot of forests that we will be able to utilize anyway. So I'm going to put down a hemp farm here, and I'm going to see how much the fields will require me to do. So let's build the fields out. 60. So what if I pull them out here? What's the size? 60. Okay. So that is 60. Okay, so let's just go from that corner here and build them out like this. Okay. That is interesting, because then we can build like another hemp farm right next to it. And then we put the fields again in a range like so. Yeah, in this specific case, I'm fine with that little edge here. It doesn't really matter. And then we build a tunic product. Now the question is, do we need to put that in a city? I think it makes sense, right? Because they get that positive effect. And I don't want to put them too far away though. So, hold on. This has like a positive effect on everyone, right? If I put it in the city. So we could technically put one into here. We could put the second one in there too. But I think for the moment being, I'm gonna be fine with it like this. Perfect way to have a path in between. So that should do the trick. We've got a warehouse here. We've got a warehouse here. Technically, that should all work and bring them over. So what else in here? Many productions building defect attributes nearby. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's why I put this here. Other ones are obviously having a bad impact. I mean, that's kind of how it is. Increase different attributes. The most important ones are income and population. So attributes can benefit your city, e.g. increasing your population will increase your workforce, income will increase your wealth over time, and as the city grows, demand for goods. No, yeah, exactly, like always. And if you click on that one, okay, it's not working right now, but if we go and build another one, you can see the impact is wealth goes up with this one, and we can also double check what... Okay, so this one is with a sheep farm, but I think for now they only need tunics, for example, right? That would be fine. Okay, oh, they need both categories. I think we still need only one to continue growing, I guess. But a sheep farm is also kind of nice. You know what? I'm just gonna put this down here. Some sheeps go down to this area would be nice, and we can be nicely having them here. Are we placing down fields for them to... Oh yeah, we do. Okay, so 3 of them is all we need. That's the full sheep farm. Oh my god. So we're gonna put another one next to it. Hold on. We can actually place 3 of them, right? Oh wait, that was a field. I didn't mean to put the field here. Let me grab that field quick and put it back into position. And then what's missing is like wood missing. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna build a little pathway in between. What type of animals are roaming around there, by the way? Hello, my friends. Are you some deers? Or is that horses? What are you? Oh no, these are goats. These are goats. Can I click on them? Hello, little goat. There was a way to play from first person. I forgot which that was, but I think via the menu you can go into first person mode. There are like so many buttons over here. I can press whatever. So land troops, ships, we are not here. Copy is great. Cosmetic tool. This tool allows you to customize the appearance of buildings, ornaments, and ships. Wait, hold on. Can I? Wait. What? I only have the classic skin at the moment. Appearance. Oh, look at that. I have even control of a... Ooh. Okay. Alright. Alright. That's gonna keep me busy. And I can change the rotation as well. Oh. So I can really have them like laid out the way I want to, like with the markets and so on. Hold on. They would all turn themselves to the towards the... Yeah, that's how they would actually be turned, because otherwise that makes no sense at all. Let's go. Wait, hold on. So this is definitely turned towards the market, and now we can switch through the different appearances. That's a lovely one over here. Oh boy, that is so cool. Oh my god, that's gonna... Can I also customize the market? Hold on. Okay, I can only change the rotation, which doesn't really change much, obviously. So does that mean we get more skins in the future? Oh, that is fantastic, actually. So let's have a look. Can I build you finally? Build you out? Construction cost. Yeah, then, I mean, just do it, right? Can I just go in here and then... Oh, wait. How do I grab that field? Click it down. Why is it not building? Okay, can I just delete that for a second and then I go in and place down the fields? That is so stupid, to be honest. Okay, I'm sure it was my stupidity why I wasn't able to build this in an easier way, but yeah. So I guess the Pilius Felter, the artisanal studio, has another... Yeah. Look at that. Oh boy. Okay, we are getting there. We are getting there. This looks really, really damn cool. I'm really looking forward to how this all pans out to be looking at the end. I think we have a very good first appearance over here. What I want to maintain, didn't talk about that yet. What I want to maintain is like a corridor that goes from this area over here, from the harbor area, down up into the city, like on both sides, like left and right. The thing is, at the moment, we don't really, have the need to go there more than what we have already. But I feel like it's gonna be looking very cool. You can also build out, like this costs you quite a lot of wood though, but like building these things out will be fantastic. And sooner than later, we get some very cool like harbor stuff we can build. As you can see, there is all the kind of carriage stuff filling in. And as soon as we have reached the second level of the pieces, which soon we should be, because they should be filling up right now. Yeah, we can upgrade now. Look at that. We can now upgrade quite a lot. We're gonna start with the inner line here. So let's gonna upgrade all of them. The plebeians, introduce herself. The plebs. Look at that. This is so good. So, Advanced, yeah. We have all the stuff now available. But I want to... Why can I not upgrade more? Was the only one to upgrade? Oh, because we don't have any wood. Okay, but now the options are available. We just gotta go for wood. Is this because you are... Yeah, we need another one of you, right? So copy that one. I'm willing to put you down. I'm not sure where we put you. Maybe just here. That's just fine. Yeah, this path in between is kind of stupid. But we will reallocate the whole wood production to somewhere else soon. I'll be putting this maybe back here is fine. I think, you know what? I'm just gonna... We can just make sure that this is already going to be available here. I think this is a good idea to just reallocate the whole thing into this area. Should be doable, right? I think I should just be able to push it over. That should be no further problem. See, you know what? Because I want to upgrade a couple more houses, I will keep that this way and just speed up the game for a second. Usually I wanted to play mostly on normal speed, but this should go. So let's have a little look how these things fill up. They fill up nicely. You can also end certain limited kind of things if you want to say, okay, please don't consume too much of this good because you need to wait until there's a critical mass reached or so. You can do so, which is pretty cool. But first things first, let's upgrade a couple more houses. And can we have these two as well? Yeah, one more should be working. It's that one. God, they look fantastic. And I think it is, in this case, I can also toggle them through. So just gonna do these ones as well. That's fantastic. Workforce should now be, look at that, 37 and 16 plus for the plebeians. Now let's have a look what kind of buildings we have available. We should also be able to upgrade our house here, right? A warehouse refinement needs to be discovered first. Okay, I think this is because the plebeians will require us to research buildings to make research, I guess. So in here you can see Sanctuary and Grammaticus. With this reading property, probably can real okay, this will gain us knowledge, which is super important indeed. Becomes quests, notifications, trade routes, diplomacy, but you can see we can't do any research right now because we need to unlock knowledge first, which, as you can see over here, is required to have 100 plebeians in total. So at this point, it's all about growing, and I have the feeling we need to monitor quite nicely now how our goods are working. So you can see porridge is going down a little while we have enough oats in, so we should be able to build a second porridge kitchen and already get the effect we require that to. So we've got 2 porridge kitchens in the middle, and we can also have like a bread production, wheat, and we do have Scommers check fishery, and salt production goes into garum works. Okay, very interesting stuff. I'll get into that soon, but for the moment we will be just setting up our city a bit nicer. So I'm thinking of, hold on, just making sure that we have a couple of buildings added to our region. There we have it. And this is also, for the moment being, is kind of nice, I guess. You know what I'm doing is I'm just going to place them here. And we've reached another area, a minor city. We are a minor city now. We are not really that minor, are we? But I wanna just build this out like so now. And this is where we will reallocate our wood production now. So let's go to normal speed, back to normal. Right, back to normal speed, because now we can relocate our entire wood production.
Is impressive, but a little consideration for aesthetics wouldn't go amiss.
Are you really telling me that I need some aesthetics? So the law of majesty. What do we have? A medical woman is a common presence. She is guilty of violating the law of majesty, claiming to be a goddess and gathering flowers. The Empire is very touchy about such claims, but the woman insists that she and her people pose no threat. Decide the woman's fate. Pardon her. That means, what else do we have? Outcome effects. If all buildings on island +1, duration, current reputation 0, Emperor grants reputation change -5. Pay her to renounce divinity. Cost pretty expensive. Reputation change +5. Knowledge +2, belief -1. Execute her. Oh, well, okay. Reputation change, happiness -2, current reputation 0. Emperor favors this decision. Exile her and her followers. The thing is, we don't really have an issue at the moment with happiness. And I think we don't get there by the end of the 4 hours. This one is super expensive, to be honest. It costs us way too much. And this one isn't a very favorable one. It does give us a minus on knowledge, but a reputation change to the positive. I'll go with no effects, simply because I don't want to have any direction chosen quite yet. We are going into the plus right now. So also, he spoke about nice things. I will actually do this by placing down some of these wonderful things in our city. Look at this. And then ground patterns. What a ground. Oh my god, look at that. I can have, what's that? What's this? Flagstone. Ooh! Ooh, look at this. Ooh, me likey. I can put that like anywhere in here if I want to. We can have also some... Oh, look at that, my friends. Oh, that is so cool. I'm in love that we have that right from the beginning, because that is really fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna draw this thing to the outside, and then we have some more in the middle here. Some 2-ish of those. That's so cool. That is so cool. That's making things already look so much nicer, even with these little things just here. That means we can also put like a little plaza down here, can we? Like having this thing. Oh, how expensive? 300. Oh, come on. What else? Whatever. And it's also conforming nicely to the grounds. But I want to have like for the city entrance, and I want to pull that a little bit further to here. So I'm going to build like, oops, oh, hold on. I'm just going to drag that one to the right hand side. There you go. And can I have like a path through it? Ooh, look at that. I can have a path go through it. Fantastic. And then we make like a little plaza here. And so if the ground patterns go, I can fill that in. What's that? Okay, that's dirt, but that is the stone I want to go for, the flagstone. Yay! And what else do we have in here? Hedges and stuff? Okay, but that one can be built here, right? Hold on, why are you not allowing me to go into that corner? Where's the issue? Dang it. Okay, that's so freaking... Okay, is that because I wanted to... If I go... Oops. Okay, I can do it this way. And drag it all out here, but why can I not? Hold on. Okay, I need redo undo buttons in this game too. Yeah, let's just get rid of those in there, and then just have a hatch here too. Okay, so that's cool. And what's that? Miscellaneous. That's some fire. Elevated Bazier. So we have. Ooh, look at that. We can have them. But that one fits here. Okay, well then we put this one to the corner, and then we can put these ones up there. And have this accompanied by some conifer. Oh no, cypress. Cypress is like typical. So here goes that, and get some to the sides here. That is really damn cool. And then let's see, what else do we have? Dry stone wall. Okay, so that one can't be put on these things. What about this one? Okay, but can we just have that to the outside here? Oh, we can. Oh, that is freaking awesome. That is freaking... I'm spending money now on these kind of weird things, but I'm loving it. So can I have these trees just randomly in here? I can, okay, but I like them more in planters, you know? So we can have this one here and here. Fine. And can I put it in that corner? I can't really go to that corner. It has a weird kind of... That's something's broken there. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but that looks not correct to me, this corner. But actually it could be because of the elevation, right? Yeah, we have like a weird elevation over here. So this area now, I was talking about reallocating our wood production, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to put this one as close as I can to here. 100, okay. So where's the other one? Grab that one. I'm going to plop that next to it to see that we can have another 100. 180 would be the best. What about the third one? Where's the other one? That was 1. There's the other one. There we have it. 3. I'm gonna put you in the background here. Yeah, more than enough, more than enough. And then we can also bring those ones over. Have you... Yeah, well, you know what? Just go like this. And then we're gonna grab you as well. Put that one next to you. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really change much to this one. So what I'm gonna do is, so connect this one, and this one, and... this one. So that's That should be about perfect. And now, as we don't have a warehouse here, we will definitely place one. Ah, damn. Should have, yeah, plop it here so we can go and build this out further into the future. So that is exactly what I wanted. Now we made space for some other stuff that can grow in here if we require to. So we can make our sheeps bigger. These farms can become bigger. That's all good. And then we can grow our city also in that direction if we wanted to. I think what I actually want to is I want to make sure that we build this like so. And then also, wait, hold on. So that is going to be built out. So we have the city form more like to the outsides of here. Can we also trick around with the password? What else is then forming? There's like a little plaza over here. Okay, interesting. Now I gotta get rid of this. There we have it. So that's fine. And then we at some point open up the city to the harbor. That's gonna be looking very fire, to be honest. That's looking very fire. Okay, so we can also kind of delete the trees, can't we? Hold on. Change the orientation of the lead. Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? But isn't there a way to get rid of the trees and stuff? I think there was, right? Anyways. So, cosmetic tool. What can I do about the harbor, by the way? Okay, there's just one appearance. I can't change the orientation much. Okay, so that's that. Now, let's have a look where we are at with our plebeians and stuff. How many do we have? 52 still. Okay, I think we have enough wood now to upgrade quite some of those. I'm willing to just upgrade the entire area here. And all of these. You can't find detailed overview of a production economy and statistics. Okay, so we've upgraded quite a lot of those. And we have unlocked a lot more potential to build. So let's go in here and have a look. So that is, oh my god, barracks, wooden palisade, wooden gate, weapons, wooden archery. What else is this? This is a vigils, city watch, fire watch. Oh my god, we should definitely build this right away. That is a building that can go absolutely fine in here. Would sit here very fire, but it requires us to have some shingles. Is that shingles, how they're called? Tiles, production chain. Oh boy. Do we have clay on this island? Do we have clay on this island? Do we... A river, oh yeah, we just need a river slot. Well, that is, I think that's doable. Where do we have our river slots? Hold on, didn't they show up earlier? There's a river slot. There's all these mines. I think we gotta go. Oh look, they're all down here. So that should be where we put it. So let's put it down and create a. Does this have any positive? Oh no, it has a mega negative effect. So I guess we're gonna set up a production right over here. Oh, look at the horses! Ooh, look at the horses. There we have the horses. Oh my god, that red one is absolutely fire. Okay, cool. I love it. It looks so good. So we have this, and the production itself can make itself a company here, and that's all good. Yeah, let's have like a tile. Well, it's fine. So they can just build and create some tiles, so we can then build the fire pit. We can already put it down, I guess, just in order to be sure that we have it. So I'm willing to place it already, so I have this. And we can build our knowledge. Governor Villa Specialist Building has prestige. Oh my god, that one is a crazy building too. I wonder if that goes here too. I think this is a very nice spot for that one. Oh, look at the eagle flying through. Oh my god, there is the eagle. Ooh, that is so cool. What a ginormous eagle that is. Let's see if I can get closer to it by a clever camera placement. Where are you? Can I get... Oh, come on. There we have it. Just keep on flying. Oh my god. We've got birds in Anno before we've got birds in freaking Planet Zoo. What a shot that is, my friends. So cool. Also, isn't there like a photo mode? I thought there was. Let's have a look. Go to options and then keys, game, interface. There, construction, HUD mode, stretched. Yeah, no, that's fine. UI, monitor, duration, blah 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 blah. Game. Do I need to bother you with this? I don't know. I think I don't. See, second later we have it. Control H is exactly the button we were looking for, where we can have the full beauty inside, you know, the eagle just flying over that one. Oh god, look at this. Look at this. So freaking cool. I love that. And like also it's kind of cool that you have the planned building also integrated in that one. Oh, that is so good. You can just fly over and have a look at our wonderful area we are building. Oh, that is so good. So freaking good. Okay, but my friends, I think we are at the end of the first episode. I want to build the officium very soon. We're gonna have the next episode tomorrow already. But like for the moment being, that is all good. I mean, obviously we need all the tiles first. This production should... Hold on, what's the problem? What's your problem? But wait, are you producing? Okay, so it takes a while until they produce, but then it should begin. So yeah, first episode, we've made huge progress already. I'm already pretty much into the game. It's gonna be absolutely fun, and we're going to try to make this island absolutely amazing. Look at how big that is, and also that little lagoon here in the back. All absolutely phenomenal. I am in love, guys. I want to play and play and play. I love the Roman Empire. I love this whole idea of it. I love the game. Finally having the full game at hand. We're gonna see how we can push this to the limits here. And yeah, I mean, just embrace the view. Just embrace how that looks, guys. This is phenomenal. Just having that inside is just oh, damn it. Damn it. This is gonna be wild, guys. This is gonna be absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to see where this is going. Please make sure, guys, to leave some comments down below what we should check out, what you want to see, if you've got any ideas for our towns, names, whatever, because we still need to name all the cities we have. And yeah, just go wild. I'm gonna be looking into the comments. Can't wait to show you. And until the next time, wishing you well. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll talk to you soon, and goodbye.